Hi everybody, it's Kim Wilson here, and I'm going to start out with the first card for the May card class. We'll start with our technique card, and I'm using today the honeybee stamp set and the matching detailed bead dies. This bundle is retiring at the end of this month, and it's a really fun one. I love these bee stamps and the fun little dies that go with them. I'm going to start out with our note card from the little kit I sent out. I do have a few kits left if you didn't get one yet. I think I have about 6 or 7 left. So we're going to get our card ready. And I'm using Stampin' sponges for this technique. The sponges come like this, and you can just cut them in quarters, and then you have a nice little handle you can grab for sponging. So I already die cut the honeycomb out here, and it has this piece as well. So this is a fun way to add color underneath your die cuts. A more complicated way to do it would be to die cut as well out of a different colored cardstock and then piece back in all the individual pieces, and that is fun and cool. But here's a quick easy way to show some color. I'm using crushed curry, so you'll need to get some sort of yellow ink. Crushed curry works great, or you could use Daffodil Delight. And then I'm just going to kind of estimate where my die cut is and just sponge underneath and get some color there. Now, if you don't want color to show up on the edges, be sure you don't get to the edge there. On my sample, I actually did go around and add color all the way around on all the edges, and that gives kind of a fun look. Why don't we leave this one without color on the edges and see how it looks? Yep, that's going to cover up where my die is. And let's see if we can get everything all glued together here. Lots of pieces today. So we're going to add some liquid glue there and get that glued down. And then we've got to insert the honeycomb back in. So that makes it a little harder. Just little tiny dabs of glue on the back of the honeycomb. You don't even really need to squeeze it because you just want tiny little bits to hold that back in. Okay, it looks like we got that in there. Okay, now we're just going to add our bee, and again we're just going to add a little bit of glue to the back. Whenever I have a bee or a butterfly or something with wings, I like to leave the edges free, so when I glue it down I can just kind of pop them up like that. Alright, I need to stamp, so we've got the thank you out of the honeybee set. It has a nice little hello there, thinking of you, sweet friend. So we're just going to stamp in the corner there, thank you. And I included in the kit some of these sequins. You might have a different color because they're all different colors. Oh, where did I put my take your pick tool? There it is. Alright, so we're just going to grab up some sequins and add 3 right on the edge here. 1, 2, yeah, let's put them straight, and 3. Now these particular sequins we're using today are actually on the last chance list, and I believe they're 40% off or 60% off, something like that. Anyhow, you might want to grab some sequins. The ones I used in my sample have these fun little flowers. They include several different colors, and both the round ones and the flower ones. Okay, so there is our technique card. Nice and easy. Since I did all the die cutting for you, and oh, we should probably stamp something on the envelope too. Let me grab one of these bee stamps out of here, and I'm going to add a bee to my envelope now. right there. Isn't that a cool stamp? It's one of those distinctive stamps, so it gives a nice, fun image. Okay, so this card is done. So what we're going to do next is, oh, I wanted to show you some other samples for this set. Here's one I did with the same exact technique, except I sponged two different colors. So we've got the flower outline here, and then we've got green under where the leaves go, and I think that's Lovely Lipstick, and one of the retiring greens, I think. And here's another fun stamp is the honeybee, honey hive, and then wishing you sunshine and happiness. So that's another sample, and I made a whole bunch. I think the last crop I went to, I had fun with it. This one, I ran this through the subtle embossing folder and then added this, just stamped with a block with ink, and did the same thing here but without the subtle folder. And here's those fun bees popped up and cut out with the dies. So there's a sweet card. Let's see, we got some more here. I was really having fun with these. There's another one. And oh, here's one where I did do a little bit of filling in with the different colors there. Isn't that fun? And here again, I used some of the different colors, cutting out that beehive with different colors, the honeycomb, and then just piecing them in on top of that designer paper that we had for celebration. I don't have any of that left, but I know a lot of you were able to get that pretty designer series paper. And here's a fun little fold where you just I partially die cut out the little hive there, and that makes a fun fold. We'll have to do that technique sometime. There's another one with piecing in the little bits. Let's see, some more with that fun designer series paper, and a couple more. Okay, this one is fun. So look at this one. I think we did this card, or this similar style of technique, a few years ago in class. When you open up the card, you've got a spinner. So when you have any sort of design that's kind of equal on both sides, you can put it between punch out or die cut two and put thread in between and make a little spinner. So when you send it in the mail, they can open it up and it spins. Okay, so the PDFs are posted in our group, so you can follow along there. Oh, here's that other card and what it looked like on the inside before I put the panel back on. And I think we'll sign out now and get ready for the second card. Happy crafting! Hi, Kim.